Hello all and welcome back to another wonderful Ponytown video. Today we have ourselves a little bit of an overanalyzation to some of the posters and books and things like that you can find in the new library building in Ponytown. So without further ado, let's go straight into it. Ooh. So a couple of things I want to note about this. First off, let's start on the left and make our way towards the right. This is the first thing you see when you enter the building, more or less. You go straight up. This is right there against the wall. So there's a few things here. First off, we have Fez working out. He is doing his best. Look at him go. He's just pumping some straight up iron. I'm gonna assume that this is more or less just advertisement for some sort of gym club or something like that. Maybe it's trying to teach you to be more fit or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe it could even be teasing the fact that maybe we'll have a gym at some point. Ooh, that would be kind of a little bit weird, actually. Honestly, the whole concept of like Fez or any horse in general just pumping iron like this, just I don't like it. It feels a little bit weird, but yeah, there's not really much there. But what I really want to focus on in this more than anything is this poster here with the green thing and the thing that looks a little bit like a telescope. Does this confirm that aliens are real and that the inhabitants of this world know that aliens are real? Or is this just like, be the first to discover alien life or something like that? Maybe it's just trying to like make you excited about learning about space or something. I'm not sure, but it's definitely an alien giving a thumbs up next to a telescope. So maybe it confirms that aliens are real. I don't know. But then directly below this, we have what looks like a banana next to a trash can. This is probably referencing the banana peel that's in the trash can directly below this poster. So if you go down a little bit, there's a banana peel in a trash can there. So maybe it's telling you to recycle and take care of your garbage. Then we have a couple of posters here that don't seem to be really saying anything. This seems really important because it has like a lot of text on it, but like, what, we can't see any of it. Then we have this cat, and there's obviously text above the cat. Maybe this is a missing cat poster. Maybe they're looking for their cat. I'm not sure. Then next to that, we have what seems to be a reference to the music dev over here on Ponytown. This looks very much like one of their album covers, if I'm not mistaken, or it looks like something. I feel like I've seen that before outside of Ponytown, but with greater resolution and everything else. So I'm pretty sure this is a reference to their music dev and everything like that. There's a blue thing under a lot of these posters. I can't really make out what that is. So let me know in the comments below what you think that is. Next, we have what looks like a cupcake or a cake next to some banners or something. And maybe this is referencing some kind of party that's going to be taking place at some point. Obviously not a real party, but within the lore, maybe there is some kind of birthday coming up or something. Ooh, that's kind of cool. And then there's this, which looks like just a bunch of different pencils or something. They look a little bit wacky to me, but take it that way you will. And we have a bunny running through a forest. Nothing special there. We have a quill next to some text, like it looks like a note within a note. It's weird. Maybe that's teaching penmanship, or maybe that's like trying to get you to sign up for something. And then this over here, which definitely seems to be something important because there's 2 exclamation points right next to a pony face. What could it be? I don't know. But there's more than just this. There's also books like this, which just seem to be teaching herbology or whatever like that. It doesn't seem to be anything special, so we can more or less skip this one. There's a couple of other books very similar to this one that seem to be teaching herbology. So it looks like we have some roses or some posies or something here, and maybe some dandelions or something. Same with this one. This is the same book as this, just turned vertical. So you can see that, you know, it's just images of different flowers and stuff like that. Nothing too special or fantastical there. I do like how some of these books look though, like this one here. It reminds me of something. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it reminds me of something. Then we have the calendar that is in the library or whatever like that. There seems to be some kind of important date here circled with an exclamation mark and everything like that. But what I find very interesting is the fact that there's only 3 weeks per month, and every week is like 5 days for some reason. I find that to be really interesting because that's just how their calendar is set up. So there you go. It is now canon that every month in Ponytown is 3 weeks and every week is 5 days. So you have, what is that, 15 days per month? That's kind of wacky. That's wacky. That's not right. 5, 10, no, that's right. You have 15 days every month. That's kind of wacky. That's crazy. I think what would be really cool is if like every update they change this calendar to be like a different image or something like that, so that it looks like the calendar is actually changing as the months and stuff like that go by. But that's just a nitpicky thing. What is this important date? I'm just gonna assume it's some kind of final test or something like that. You got to be on time for this final test. It looks like it's going to be on the equivalent of a Friday or something, I guess, because it's like on the day before what would look like a weekend. There's also other squares within some of these days, so it makes me think that there is quite a few holidays or quite a few events or something happening within this single month here, whatever month this happens to be, because there is no written month here. But yeah, very interesting and a fun little detail there. Here's a couple of things. This is right next to the chalkboard. It's up in the top left of the chalkboard. But if you pay close attention, this appears to be a pony skull with a brain inside of it, and then broccoli, I guess, right there next to it. Does this imply that eventually we'll get broccoli in the game? I think that could be kind of interesting. I don't see why not. I don't see why we can't just have broccoli. But there you go. It is confirmed that ponies have brains. That's right. Brains are in the game. A little bit of a weird thing, but sure. I mean, I don't know. What else would you put there? The brain looks a little off to me. I don't know. Something about the brain doesn't look quite right to me. Maybe it's because it's like gray and white and stuff. But yeah, let me know what you think about the idea of just the brains in Ponytown. I don't know. Then we have this. This isn't necessarily a poster or whatever else, but this has some interesting lore implications because it implies that these crystals are used for potion making or other magical things like that. Because if you actually go to where this is on the map, it's right next to a cauldron and some herbs and all kinds of other things like that. So you get some herbs, you get some crystals and some rocks and things like that, and you break them apart into these tiny little pieces, and you can mix them into a pot, and perhaps you can get some interesting potions or other magical things happen with them. So these crystals are more important than what first seemed to be the case. Before, it seemed to be maybe it's like a form of currency, or maybe it's just something that's really pretty and they want it. But now it seems to have actual legitimate magical properties. So I think we can safely confirm that it has some level of magical qualities, since it is being used in potions and things like that. But yeah, that pretty much does it for the video. I'm not sure what else to say or point out, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it may have been a little short or whatever like that. Let me know what you guys think of the new library. Let me know what you think of these ideas and theories and things like that that have come from these posters and things that I've mentioned here. Yeah, please do consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and doing all of those wonderful things like that, because when you do wonderful things like that, not only do you get access to wonderful content such as this, but you also get to become wonderful for yourself, and I think we all want that. So do those wonderful things, and until next time, stay wonderful.